What's up, guys? I'm Youngster Skaymore, and we got a Nintendo Direct today. I have not reacted to one of these in a while, but it is always a very fun time. So let's just jump right into it. Okay, here we go. Let's do it, baby. COVID-19, yeah. My mouse to go away. All right, let's go, baby.
We live on the continent of Elios.
What is this? Is this Fire Emblem?
Holy Land at its center.
It looks like Fire Emblem.
Years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the Fell Dragon. We called upon heroes from other worlds to lead us. Heroes known as emblems.
Heroes from other... Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Fire Emblem. It can't be warriors, 'cause we already have a...
victorious in defeating and imprisoning the Fell Dragon. In the years since, our world...
So are they bringing back a bunch of old characters?
I sense a
I can't tell if this is like a weird crossover or a brand new regular game. I still have not really played a Fire Emblem game. I put like 5 hours, 6, maybe even less, into Awakening. Lost it with the rest of my 3DS games. And then I bought, what's it called? 3 Houses on Switch, but I really never played it. I always wanted to give this series a fair shake, but haven't quite yet. We got Marth, baby. Fire Emblem Engage. So what is this? Is this a main series game bringing back old characters?
That's how long I've been asleep.
He kind of looks like Marth too. I wonder if he's Ascendant or something. Oh shit, yeah. Okay.
You are a divine dragon, a member of
Here we go. New main series Fire Emblem.
The war. The Fell Dragon.
I've been reading Game of Thrones lately, so some of this stuff sounds pretty cool. The battles look pretty good, like with like the overworld around them. I wonder what it was like in 3 Houses, if that's a step up.
It is rather quiet, I know, but it will liven up as we gain allies.
The time has come. Now, as one, Emblem, engage!
I will say I was never exactly turned on by the whole school idea of 3 Houses. I'm sure it could be great, and I'm sure it's, you know, I never played the game obviously, but this one maybe is appealing to me a little bit more.
Please grant me your strength.
Also, who knows how I'll actually ever play it, but
She asked me to gather all of the rings and bring peace back to Elios.
man, we're getting a real good trailer for this. Considering this is a brand new announcement, they're giving us a lot. I wonder if it's coming out this year. January, okay.
Hello, everyone.
What a start.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. What you
Koizumi.
just saw was the latest installment of the Fire Emblem series, Fire Emblem Engage. In addition to the standard version, we'll also be releasing the Fire Emblem Engage Divine Edition containing collectible items. Please look forward to more information about this game in the future. Let's take a look at our first batch of headlines.
Here we go, baby.
It takes 2 to tango.
Is this that game? It takes... Oh, is this,
Cody and May's relationship
I don't
is
know.
on the rocks.
Cannot tell you what
Gets
this is.
even tougher.
I know there's a game called It Takes Two, but I don't really know what it is. I'm guessing that's this game.
They'll brave an
I think it's some
onslaught
co-op
of
thing,
challenges
some
where
port.
Working together is the only way forward.
Yeah.
Team up
One
and
of those EA
cooperate with a
projects.
friend in this critically acclaimed 2-player platforming adventure. Even the bumpiest road can be traveled with someone by your side.
This actually looks kind of cool. I've never seen gameplay for this or really heard much about it before.
Filled with challenging experiences around every corner. In addition to single system,
Seems to be a lot of varied
also
gameplay.
be played on 2 systems via local wireless or online with a pal via the free Friends Pass.
Yeah, everything is different. They're shooting and they're riding bugs and they're falling
Return to
through
normal.
these pipes. This is
With
a...
a partner, of course.
Oh, so they're all tiny. Yeah, seems really cool.
It Takes Two.
I like how they're all
launches on
tiny. I feel
Nintendo
like,
Switch system
I don't know.
November 4th.
When regular stuff is really
Pre-order
big, that
begins
can
on
create
Nintendo
some
eShop.
cool game design ideas.
The forbidden story begins.
What's this game called again? The Girls in Smash. I know the one on the Wii U was never wide. I think it was available in the US, but it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't physically released or something. Yeah, Fatal
After
Frame.
mysteriously vanishing as a child,
I think they ported the Wii U one though.
Mizuki visits an abandoned hospital in search of her lost memories.
This is cool though, because this is not a big franchise at all. But we're getting another one, so for fans of the franchise, that's awesome, and it's also great just to,
Repel evil spirits.
I don't know, to see a franchise that isn't huge get new releases is always great,
Curse looms near. What ancient ritual
especially when
will
Nintendo's
be
involved.
revealed? Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse launches for the first time in the West on Nintendo Switch next year.
Oh, okay, so this one already came out in Japan, I guess.
There's a new
Cool.
hero who looks mechanical. Introducing Wave 2 of the Xenoblade.
All right, my boy
Chronicles
Nintendo Nick is
expansion
hyped.
pass for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game.
I'll never play this game. My boy Nintendo Nick is
This
very
a
hyped right now, I bet.
new hero. She appears to be.
I gave the first 2 games a try. Not X. I
Complete
bought
the
X, but it
quest to
was
have her
empty.
join your party.
There was no. I bought X, or I got it as a gift from Toys R Us, brand new, opened, unopened, and there was no disc inside.
Challenge battles
But
will
I've tried
also be
1 and 2, played like 5 hours of 1, maybe
Test your
12 hours of
mettle in
2, but
consecutive battles against top
I like a
enemies.
lot about the games. I just don't like the gameplay very much. I really just don't like the combat
To
system.
earn rewards.
Apparently the combat system's better in 3 than it's ever
Challenge
been,
enemies to earn valuable accessories
but it still
and
doesn't seem like
special
something that
outfits.
would interest me that much. Which is unfortunate, because a lot of people love these games.
More hero and gameplay additions will arrive in Wave 3. Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass launches on Nintendo Switch October 13th. Get drawn into these Nintendo Switch games.
Scribblenauts?
Nautical nonsense begins when SpongeBob and Patrick make a wish that unravels the very
I finally tried
universe. In this
Battle for
3D
Bikini Bottom
platforming
recently.
adventure, you'll
I
travel
gotta
through
say,
portals to
I
summon
wasn't,
outlandish wish worlds,
It didn't
like
really stick with me.
prehistoric
I played it for
forests
an
and
hour or
wild
2
west
hours or
jellyfish
so,
feet.
probably like 2 hours.
Explore using all
Wasn't quite my
sorts of
thing.
wacky moves. Dawn over 30
I think it's cool that they're
fun
essentially
cosmic
making a
costumes
sequel
and meet
after
your
porting
favorite
the
Bikini
last
Bottom
one, or
residents from the
remastering
TV
it, whatever.
series, voiced by their
Because it seems like a lot of the
original
gameplay is similar in this one. I've seen
Soak
gameplay
up
from this before.
SpongeBob SquarePants
So that's pretty cool that
Cosmic
they're doing that, because a lot of people love
launching on
Battle for Bikini
Nintendo
Bottom,
Switch
so
next year.
hopefully this game is just as good for those fans.
You're already fit? Box with familiar
That's a
characters from
big man.
Quest of the North Star.
Dude, he is like 14 heads
In
tall.
Exercise mode, leading you through various boxing drills.
What a small head on a
Defeat
big
as
man.
many enemies as you can with just your fists.
This is a
in
rhythm game, though.
battle
That's awesome.
mode. Or take on rivals in boss battles, including Jaggy. Fitness Boxing, Fist of the North Star, launches on Nintendo Switch March 2023.
I always saw Fitness Boxing advertised. I've never heard anyone who's played it, but I've always seen it advertised on the eShop, so there's got to be some people buying those games, right?
Embrace the absurdity of frantic minigames, each one featuring ridiculous rules in madcap arenas. Customize your character from head to toe with hundreds of accessories. Plus, challenge up to 6 friends and frenemies in local and online play. They won't even know what hit them. Oddballers launches on Nintendo Switch early next year. A small fox washes ashore on a ruined island. Brave the unknown in this isometric action
Night in the Woods
adventure game.
publisher.
Your only clue here is the manual. Traverse the island's
Missed that game.
interconnected realms to retrieve its missing pages. Dangerous traps and even more dangerous monsters lurk around every corner. What long-lost secrets will the island reveal? Tunic launches on the Nintendo Switch system September 27th. Pre-order
I like how the
begins
character
today
looks.
on Nintendo eShop. New intel has arrived for these front mission remakes. full remakes of two
For a
front
second,
mission
I saw
games
that mech,
storming in.
and I thought
In Front
Titanfall,
Mission 1 Remake,
and I was about to be
you pilot
so
giant
hyped.
machines called Bonzers
Any
in
excuse to replay
tactical
Titanfall 2
turn-based
single player,
combat.
I will take.
As you progress, you'll obtain skills
But
that
alas.
can help you gain the upper hand against opponents. You can also test your mettle at the Coliseum. Continue the battle in the sequel, previously unreleased outside of Japan.
I've never heard of
Take
these
advantage
games.
Of additional features like more terrain effects, weapon and armor attributes, and over 80 new skills added from the first game. Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this November. Front Mission 2 Remake will launch on Nintendo Switch next year. And in the future, a remake of Front Mission 3 will also launch on Nintendo Switch. It's a wonderful life for a new generation. After nearly 20 years,
Oh, this looks like
beloved
good
farming
vibes.
experience is
Story of
reborn.
Seasons. Are these like the Harvest Moon games? What are these like?
Welcome back to
I mean, it
Forgotten
looks
Valley.
like farming, right?
Here, you'll manage a farm passed down to you by your father.
Yeah. Oh, this is totally inspired by Harvest Moon because I'm playing Stardew Valley right now with my girlfriend.
Care for your friendly
So I'm going through it
animals
kind of slowly
and
because we're
help
only
the
playing it
land
when we can play
flourish.
split screen. But I'm getting really into it, which is making me a lot more interested in this
Townsfolk
type of
while you're
game.
out and about in the valley.
So I honestly could use a game like this that I could play on my own.
You might even meet your future partner and start a family.
And this game, you know, I like the art style. I like the vibes.
Those around you will grow older as time goes on.
I'd be very down to check this
Their
game out.
appearances will change over the years.
That's so cool. That's
Your
really
child will
cool.
also choose their career
I wanna play
based
this
on how
game.
you raise them.
It's gonna be my new Stardew Valley
An
fix.
especially wonderful farm life in Forgotten Valley lies ahead.
But again, there's so many of these games, these types of games like Harvest Moon, and then I guess Story of
Story
Seasons,
A wonderful
and whatever
life
others that I
launches on
haven't
Nintendo Switch, summer
that I haven't played. So I guess I should just play whatever is reviewed the best. But it's always fun to be playing what's new also. Splatoon, baby! I haven't played so much Splatoon 3. Not as much as I'd like to yet, but I just got to level 10, so I unlocked ranked recently. What we got, baby? Splatfest? First Splatfest? Let's go! I hope it's soon. Please be soon. I really want a Splatfest soon.
First post-launch Splatfest
I don't wanna wait a
for
month.
Splatoon 3 has been
Come on,
confirmed.
next week, this week,
Here's the theme.
soon.
What
Gear,
would you bring to a
grub,
deserted
and
island?
fun.
Gear, grub, or fun?
Fun. I mean gear, actually. I would actually bring gear. Food? Wrong answer, because you run out of food. Unless you like know how to farm. Yeah, food's not going to be... And either way, if you want to farm, still, bring gear. Seeds count as gear. But fun is the one I want to pick, you know, like... Because I'm going to be bringing my fun. I'm going to be bringing books, going to be bringing my Switch if I got any outlets.
Be on the lookout for more info.
Alright, I'm either Team Fun or Team Gear. I gotta think about how realistic I want to be. Because obviously if I only have, you know, fun stuff, I don't want to just die on the island.
What did you think?
So realistically I kind of need gear, but that sounds kind of like a boring option.
As for me, I've already decided. I hope you'll all participate as well.
Gear or fun? What am I thinking?
Next,
I don't know.
please
I'll have
take
to
a look at
decide.
this.
Let me guys know. Let me guys know what team you're on. Let me know what you're picking. Give me your arguments. Tell me why. Try to convince me. Because I'm ready to be convinced. And you know what? If you give a good argument about food, I'll listen to that one too. But I'm probably not going to pick it. I freaking love the art style of these games. It's so good. I played like the demo or part of the demo for Octopath 2. Oh, wow.
Introducing a
Oh,
brand new
I did not realize this was actually Octopath. I knew it was the same art style, same developer.
8 new travelers embark on
Wow.
a journey to the land of Cilicia.
That's amazing for those
That
fans.
we could realize a world without conflict, without bloodshed.
I'm going to become a star and bring smiles to people's faces, just like Mama.
The concept of these games are very cool. I really like playing all different stories, and then when they come together. I don't know if they came together well in Octopath or what, but
Again, not this stench, the stench of blood.
Doubt.
reminds me of those types of books where each chapter is a different character's perspective.
You'll have all the tasty meat you want. I need to rediscover who I am.
Explore
I remember there was a dancer as one of the characters too in
wrestling era.
Octopath 1.
Each
So I wonder if the
traveler's path is
classes or
different
whatever can
between
be
day
mostly
and
the
night.
same and if that's going to feel fresh or not.
Lord knows well the ways of the world.
What will happen when their paths intertwine?
What's that big round? Let's go, Temenos.
We're not that far into the direct, and they've gotten a lot of these headlines across, and some of them have been, you know, like this is a pretty big announcement for the headlines.
The 8 travelers.
You got a lot to go, baby.
Story to tell. Where will their journeys lead them?
I think Octopath 2 has a lot less appeal, though, or it's a lot less valuable for the Switch for that game to be on the system, because it really only matters to the people who've already played 1, which is a long-ass game.
2023.
Whereas, you know, when it's the first game, everyone can be excited, even if realistically they're not all going to play it. But now it's like, you know,
from Square Enix.
there's not a lot of reasons, at least that I am aware of, or that was shown in that trailer, to be excited for 2 if you haven't played 1. Who knows if it's something like Xenoblade where you can really play them out of order, or if it's important to play the first one first. I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
A magical home is waiting for you.
We already saw the Story of Seasons trailer.
Welcome to your new fairy tale life in Fae Farm.
Fae Farm.
Cultivate your homestead and forge
It really is another farming sim.
farm simulation.
That's so funny.
RPG. Discover magical spells to grow crops. Face off against mischievous foes.
I do want to get into another farming sim though, because I'm loving Stardew Valley, but I can just only play it when me and my girlfriend will sit down and play together. So I want to get into one by myself.
Who call this island their home. Tend and grow your fairy tale farmstead solo or together with up to 4 players in local or online multiplayer.
Good. I love these games. I love when these games have good co-op. The co-op in Stardew Valley is so good. Like the fact you can just both play the game, have separate farms essentially, on the same in the same world map, and just play in the same world completely separately in split screen. But you'll run by each other and you can still do stuff with each other, like in the same way that you can perform events, like certain events that you need to find an NPC to do it with. You can do it with the real person, but you can and you can do stuff like the mines together, but you can also play completely separately. It's a really cool approach to co-op that essentially just lets you both play the game single player but together. And I wish more games did that because it's awesome.
Enjoy iconic songs like One Winged Angel, Torn from the Heavens.
Love rhythm games, but you know, not really a Final Fantasy guy, so
Suteki Dane, and more. There are
wouldn't exactly know the songs.
Total. Songs are categorized.
I do love this like genre of game. Like I love rhythm games, and then obviously I love video games and love video game music. So the idea of playing a rhythm game based on music from whatever game series that you love is a really great concept.
Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line begins its symphony on the Nintendo Switch system February 16th, 2020.
What a lovely morning. What a lovely Tuesday morning for Nintendo Direct. Such a pleasant surprise when these are announced, when these directs are announced. And it just paints the whole day in such good vibes. I love it.
Octopath Traveler.
Oh, awesome.
Live Alive and more will be released.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I first saw the trailer for Octopath. I thought it was going to be like Live Alive DLC or something.
Containing a season pass and 27 extra songs, including Melodies of Life, will be available. A cosmic adventure is just around the corner.
This game does look really cool.
Blast off on an adventure of galactic proportions with Mario.
Part of me wants to just go back to the first one and restart it because I enjoyed it, but I really just fell out of it for some reason. It didn't, you know, completely enthrall me, but maybe I could have given it more time and it would have kept building. Like I really was enjoying this game when I was playing it, but the sequel looks so much cooler that we're gonna sneeze. Hope that wasn't too loud. Sorry about that. But this game looks so much more expanded compared to the first one that I might just play this one. I guess I'll see what the forums say about how important it is to play the first one. I imagine you can just play this one. Worst comes to worst, I'll just catch up on the plot. I'm sure the story isn't so incredible that I need to really play the game and not just, you know, watch a recap for the first one.
Can Mario and the Rabbids put an end to the darkness? Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope launches on Nintendo Switch.
Is this the first time we've gotten a release date for this game? I think it is.
A gold edition.
I haven't been keeping up with the release dates as much as I used to.
Containing the base game, weapon skins, and a season pass.
Season pass. Did it say you need to pre-order to get the season pass? That's
and
weird.
monsters. Rune
A season
Factory
pass
3
for a single player
returns
game
on
like that is
Nintendo
kind of weird
Switch.
anyway.
Take a break from quests to chat with the locals. Cultivate crops.
Oh my god,
prepare
this
for
that
monsters,
the graphics that looked
other
awful.
relaxing activities.
What is
You
this?
can
Is this a
also
mobile game?
transform into a
No,
monster.
this is Rune Factory 3. So this was on what, like
Your abilities in battle and conversations
this
with
this
the
game's from a
locals
while
vary
ago, isn't it?
depending on your
Did they just
form.
not really change
Your
it for the port?
choices will also cause different events to occur.
What is this, like a
Plus,
PS2
brand
game?
new mode has been added to help you
I don't know.
enjoy
I did not know a lot about
quality
Rune Factory.
time with your in-game spouse. Rune Factory 3 special launches
This is a
on
horny
Nintendo
direct.
Switch
This is like the
next
third
year.
game that's mentioned how you can get married. I guess it's not horny. Maybe it's just wholesome. It's a loving direct. It's a romantic direct.
Plus, a new Rune Factory series will launch in the future.
New series. Not a new game. We are making a new Rune Factory
More
series.
Nintendo 64 games are on the way.
What a strange thing to
Pilot
announce that way.
Wings
Oh, nice.
64.
I really wish I could just buy these games, man. I don't want to pay $50 a month or a year
Mario Party 2.
for online when it's like I'm probably not even gonna play these games that like
Mario Party 3.
I'm not gonna just one day, hey, maybe I'll play a 64 game. Maybe I will, but if I do that, I'd rather just pay $9 for it or whatever. Then,
Pokemon Stadium
oh, thankfully I'm already paying 30 extra a year, so I can play these games. I'd really rather just own them. 'Cause I don't like the idea of like putting a bunch of time into a game, but then not owning it. So then later, when my subscription runs out, I don't have the game anymore.
You can play a selection of Nintendo 64 games and enjoy many
But that's
more
a broken
gaming
record.
benefits with an active
Everyone
Nintendo
wants them
Switch
to
Online Plus
do this
expansion
differently.
pack membership. Oh, and there's one more game we should mention.
Maybe I should get it though, because I'm probably gonna buy on average one DLC per year, at least. Like I already bought the Mario Kart DLC, which I could have got if I had the online expansion, but I don't know. It's not worth it for me yet. Maybe the next time a DLC expansion comes out that I want to play, maybe then it'll be worth it. The what? That's crazy. No way. They're adding online for GoldenEye? That's unreal. That's huge. That game's a classic. I don't think that's ever had. I mean, no, there's no way that's ever had online, right? At least not officially supported. What? That's nuts.
Perform over 100 types
That's
of daily
really, really
tasks
cool.
to build character
Oh, look at this. It's got the
and
date on the top.
relationships with the
April
locals.
2nd,
In doing so,
20 or
you'll gain access to
219
different
it said.
job
Now it's year
classes and
2020
abilities.
or 220.
A grand adventure into the unknown awaits.
It's cool.
Various Day Life launches on Nintendo
I like details like
Switch
that.
later today.
Even if that number essentially means nothing. It's like, oh, in this world there is still, you know, a calendar and a year, and it is
Causes you to crash
whatever
land
year.
on a strange planet.
Makes the world feel more
Build
real.
a new rocket from scratch in this
Woob
management
Software.
sim game.
Interesting
Scour the
developer
planet for
name.
materials. Then build machines to refine them into various resources.
This looks like a PC
Eventually,
game. This looks like a game you'd want to play on
production
PC.
lines like these.
Oh my god, dude,
Venomous
look both
creatures
ways.
attack, so keep them at bay. Factorio launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th. A young girl named
What do we got
visits
here?
an art museum with her parents in this 2D exploration adventure.
For some
wanders
reason,
through a
this
busy
is standing
gallery
out
by
to
the
me.
artist
The art's
Guertana
kind of like,
until
the art is a
one
little,
particular
you know,
piece
minimalistic and
draws her in.
quote unquote ugly. At least like Undertale-esque, some of the rooms.
Will she be able to safely return to her own world? Every decision affects her fate. in
What?
It. Launching on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, I
spring
want to
2023.
try this game. What is this? That looks cool. That intrigued me for sure. That was a good trailer. Didn't really tell me a lot what the game was about.
A physical powerhouse with fast movements
Okay.
and strong tackles. And Diddy Kong, a midfield speedster with dazzling techniques.
I haven't gotten this game, but
accuracy.
I knew they're doing this whole,
More gear
that looks
and
cool.
other
That's a cool
features
costume.
being added.
I know they're doing that whole drip
The
feed
second
thing that they've done with their other
launches
sports
this
games and
month.
stuff. So, you know, what do we expect? Yeah, a couple new characters.
The final summer begins.
What a surprise that Diddy Kong and Pauline are in the game, you know? I guess Pauline is new to the series. I don't actually remember if Diddy Kong is or not, but, you know, he's a character we have come to expect.
In order to protect their homeland from impending danger.
And again, he was in Mario Kart 8, so.
Sprawling landscapes set the stage for your adventure. freely explore this vast world and forge your own path in this charming.
I love video games, man. I wish like I had time to just play every game.
Heroes from all walks of life
There's
will
so many
join your
games
party.
that intrigue me.
During battle,
But it's just, you know, there's only so much you can
to
play.
activate various skills, which can be swapped
You gotta
out
prioritize
as
what you think you'll enjoy the most.
Teamwork is paramount after all.
So it's a shame when there's like certain. I'm not necessarily saying this about this game. I have honestly no idea what this is. But you know, it's a shame when there's like some games that like there's a lot of great stuff about it that you really like, but there's just some stuff about it that you don't like that much, and that's like, you know, is it worth playing this over a game that you're just gonna love? I'm kind of thinking about Xenoblade again when I'm saying that.
Wave 3 is on the way.
Let's go, baby! I hope they continue to improve the quality, because it's so disappointing how the Merry Mountain. Okay, I like when the stages come from Tour, because I've never played the Tour stages. I don't know how many stages are in Tour, but I'd love if they eventually just all get added to this game, so I can play every Mario Kart track without having to ever play Mario Kart Tour. But I have no idea how many courses there are, so I can tell you. What? This does not look that good, man. This could look so much better. Ooh, what's this? What do we got here? This looks cool. Was that the same track they showed before? Looked like it was like a nice Christmas village thing that we were approaching. I wanted to see that. That looked like a cool track. It's just so disappointing, like how much worse the quality of these courses is, though, compared to the base game. Like the retro courses, not even talking about the Tour courses, but like the retro courses from the booster pack compared to the rest of the game. It's just such a decrease in quality. Like Peach Gardens just looks bad compared to the base tracks in that game. 21 holes from the Wii Sports Series. So there's what, 9 from the original, 9 from Resort. I guess Wii Sports Club probably had some.
Players online can play at the same time on the same course in survival golf. Those with the most strokes will be.
I was pretty interested when the new Nintendo, or not Wii Sports, Switch Sports, I guess, got announced. But the amount of sports that's in the game compared to Wii Sports Resort is so much lower that it really makes it hard for me to want to buy it. Because Wii Sports Resort is a game I've sunk so much time into, and it's so fun, but like, Switch Sports really just seems like a step down.
Hello, it's been a while.
I do love that franchise though, so I feel like I gotta give it a try at some point.
I have a few things I'd like to share with you today, including some news. First, as you may
including news. What else?
The Super Mario Bros. Animated movie we're developing with Chris Meledandri from Illumination will release next spring. And Super Nintendo
what a movie that's gonna be. I have no idea what to expect.
Universal Studios Japan will also
no way it's gonna be like that good, right? But like, hopefully it's pretty decent.
We've been working on the finishing touches for both. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about Pikmin.
That's gonna be super hype when Nintendo World comes out in
over 20 years
the United States.
The first game, and we're still working on the series.
Pikmin. So I got distracted. Wow. Oh, come on.
It's a smart device game we started
No.
late last year.
No, you're announcing Pikmin 4. He's not teasing us like that. He wouldn't. Miyamoto is coming on to announce Pikmin. He is coming on to announce Pikmin 4. He is not coming out here to tease. Pikmin's his baby. He is so excited to announce Pikmin 4 right after this. Let's go, baby. Pikmin 4. Come on. I wonder what. There must be an update for this game because this is not a new game.
All you need to do is take it with you on your daily walks or outings. You can look back at the end of the day and see where you walked. Send out Pikmin. And
this game came out already, didn't it? Like a year ago?
To increase their pedals.
Why are you showing this?
So, how many steps did we take today?
Look at that me hopping along.
While you're out and about, you can also use the AR feature to take photos.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's cooler than
Pikmin are all
how Pokemon Go uses AR.
Let's take a quick look at my screen.
Because it looks like the Pikmin are actually hanging out on the bench and stuff, and there's a bunch of them all hanging around. Whereas, you know, Pokemon Go is just like the one Pokemon you're catching, just kind of standing there in the middle of the screen, regardless of anything with the AR.
Number of steps you've taken that day. Regarding the map, the clouds will clear along the path.
I'm vibing to this music.
So you can keep a record of locations you've visited.
This is so weird that they're spending so much time on this. I'm very confused.
Going to Osaka, to Universal Studios Japan.
Someone track Miyamoto's location with this. Do you think this is Miyamoto's real game usage? And he is now like, what is the internet going to gather from this? Or is this fake? Is this they just made this for some dev mock-up? They use some other employee's GPS.
Okay, now to the main event. Please take
Miyamoto, be careful. You're gonna have a stalker. Here we go. Pikmin 4, baby. Let's go. Pikmin 4, baby. Oh, this is Oh, here we go. It looks like potentially like better than Pikmin 3, but yet I'm still a little underwhelmed. Maybe just because it's been so long. Like I thought Pikmin 3 looked great, but you know it's been what, 10 years, 9 years. Graphics have gotten better. That's it. Okay, you know what? No, screw it. Screw it. Screw that. That's it. Here's an actual real announcement of Pikmin 4 with a year.
Pikmin 4 will launch
So you know what? That's great. That is great.
However,
that's amazing.
to play like this. From the Pikmin's
I saw something
perspective
about that on
ground.
Twitter. I wonder if this got leaked.
Also made
I
a
thought it
new
was like
t-shirt.
fake when I saw it. I thought it was a joke.
Nintendo Switch has made controlling the game simpler, meaning you can further concentrate on the core essence of Pikmin gameplay. We call it Dandori in Japanese, or strategically planning, deploying, and commanding.
So this is going to be the first Pikmin game that you can't use a Wii remote and nunchuck to play since Pikmin came out on Wii. Or since, you know, obviously it came out on GameCube, but since
Thank you
it came
very
out on
much,
Wii.
Mr. Miyamoto.
But I was the person to play, I played with the gamepad with the stylus. That was my style playing Pikmin 3. But the Joy-Cons should work, you know, hopefully close to as well as the Wii remote and nunchuck. I still haven't really gotten into, or like, I don't think I've really played a game where you have to rely heavily on using the Joy-Con as a pointer. Just Dance, baby. What a surprising, exciting announcement. Although I really have had some fun with this series. Back during COVID, my college house, we got Just Dance on my friend's Switch. And you know, there's 12 of us in the house, so people are always around. And it was about a month straight where we had Just Dance going almost every day. It was definitely a good time. Does that make me excited for this new one? No. Am I going to get this? I highly doubt it, but... This really doesn't need this time in the Direct. This deserves 10 seconds in the Direct. How much did Ubisoft pay for this? No, come on. Keep going. Move it along. Not to be rude.
Can you survive the season of death?
But you know if you're going to get that game within... Like, the trailer's not going to do anything for you.
Peaceful farmland.
How many farming sims are in this Direct? What the hell?
The season of death.
Man, they heard me mention that in the beginning of the Direct that I want to get into another farming sim, and they said, okay.
And find a way to put an end to the calamity in this life simulation RPG. Along the way, allies with different motives will join your cause. While facing
This music
numerous
jams.
dangers, you'll begin to uncover the truth.
That unicorn thing, it looks like Glacier, the
After this
Pokemon.
presentation, a demo containing the opening days of your farm's first season will be available on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased.
I gotta say, there's some games that just don't really stand out by the way they look. Like a lot of those like anime style games, but like 3D models, a little bit lower budget. Like there's been like three other games I feel like that look like that game so similarly. That looks so similarly, you know, to that game. Similar.
Bayonetta game, she clashed with angels to
Had a bit of a
recover her lost memories.
joke there.
And in the second, confronted demons to save her best friend.
I had so much fun with Bayonetta 1. I got the dual,
Now, in this
like
third
Bayonetta 1
installment,
and 2 when it came out on
she'll
Wii
fight to
U.
protect the world from the
And I never even got to 2 because I never beat 1, but I had a lot of time with 1. It was hard.
homunculi.
I'd be so down to get back into the
Fighting
series
for
though,
herself, to fighting for others, to fighting for the world.
because the gameplay is really good.
Those who have overcome their past histories with Bayonetta to fight alongside her include the journalist Luca.
I wonder if the story improved in 2, because I really thought the story was pretty hard to follow in 1.
New ally Viola also joins
But of course I never got to the end of it, so.
hair-raising, demon summoning, globe-trotting adventure awaits in Bayonetta 3, launching on Nintendo Switch October 28th.
Pretty soon.
Pre-orders are available now.
People waiting a long time for this.
After today's Nintendo Direct, a new trailer delving more
That thing looks like it could
gameplay
be
will launch on our
almost a
official YouTube
Pokemon.
channel. A dark fantasy mystery abounds
That
from
looks
the
like
creators
Kirby.
of Danganronpa.
Oh, let's go. Okay. I love Danganronpa, so
Welcome
inherently
to
interested.
The city of perpetual rain. Many cases remain unsolved in this corporate-controlled metropolis.
Mystery themed. Music
Those who
seems baller.
investigate are called master detectives who come from all around the world.
Definitely Danganronpa vibes, baby. I'm surprised this isn't. Oh, this is Danganronpa. This is music from Danganronpa. This isn't the developers. This is.
Amnesiac detective,
Wait, shit. This is like a Danganronpa spin-off or something,
the spirit
right?
haunting him after their pact.
This music is totally a remix of something from Danganronpa.
At the detective agency.
Wow, you can like run around in 3D space outside.
When you're
Third
ready,
person.
Shinigami will
That's
conjure a
that's
realm
new.
to bring
That's
the
new compared to
crimes into
Danganronpa.
the truth. A mystery labyrinth. Overcome obstacles and manifestations of mysteries to edge closer to the actual.
Oh, I'm gonna love this game, man. I can already tell.
Mystery
It's just like
fans
a.
attempt to
It's
hinder
clearly.
your progress during
Or
your
it seems to be a
games.
very similar game to
Avoid their
Danganronpa, but just
barrage of
they're not
falsehoods and slash through contradictions. Uncover the
stuck
secrets
to all of the
Master
same,
Detective
I guess,
Archives.
what's called rain code.
Launching first on the Nintendo Switch.
They don't have to
system
follow all of
spring
the
2023.
rules or patterns or whatever set by Danganronpa. They can do new stuff with it. They have more freedom by not making it quote unquote a Danganronpa game, but it still seems to be in the same style. And those games are freaking amazing. So I am
The
hyped
latest
for that.
installment in the Resident Evil
I missed if there was a
series
release
is coming
date.
to Nintendo
Whoops.
Switch
I
as
should have
the
paid more
cloud
attention.
version. Ethan Winters must face the horrors of the village and its 4 fearsome lords to rescue his abducted daughter.
Whoa, is this a cloud version? Yeah, okay, I was gonna say that. That looks way too good to be on Switch. No way, that's not a cloud version. Yeah, no thanks.
You can download and try out the
I have
free demo
no
today
interest
on
in playing any
Nintendo
cloud
eShop
version of
to
anything
pre-order
ever.
the full game.
At least as of now. In 2022, right now, I have
Expansion
no interest.
DLC containing a new
Wow, the game
third-person
looks
mode.
really good graphically though.
Additional story
Seeing that
content
castle in
and
the
more
distance was
will launch
very
December
awesome.
2nd. Additionally, 3 other recent entries in the Resident
I haven't played a
Evil
game
series will
with
be
like
available as
modern
cloud
graphics,
versions
quote
on
unquote,
Nintendo Switch
in a while.
this
I haven't
year.
played, you know. I mean, I don't have a PS5 or Series X, and I haven't really touched my PC in a while. Once I move, which I'm moving soon, hopefully I'll get it set up again. But
It's an action-packed lineup of Nintendo Switch games.
and playing like next-gen games on PS4 is just something that doesn't interest me that much. Because I'd rather wait till eventually, I imagine I'll get a PS5, and then, you know, just play whatever games then. Like, I really want to play Elden Ring.
You'll break their stance and gain the upper hand. Fall in combat and you'll get older and weaker. In turn, however, you'll learn new techniques to complete your mission. Can you exact revenge before your time runs out? Sifu
What an
its way
interesting
onto Nintendo
concept.
Switch
What an
for
interesting
February.
penalty for death in a
Pre-orders
game.
begin today on
It's like,
Nintendo
nah, like, or for like losing. It's like, yeah, you lost, so now you have to take time to recover and heal and get stronger.
Final Fantasy VII in this
You're older now.
action RPG.
That's kind of cool.
Zack Fair is a young and ambitious soldier operative aspiring to become a hero. Together with Sephiroth and Cloud, he investigates strange
What is this?
disappearances
I know it's Final
within his elite
Fantasy,
unit.
but is it?
This remaster features enhanced HD graphics.
Wait, is
an
this just?
updated combat system and new
Is this
sound
FF7?
arrangements.
It just is? I thought this was like a.
Fantasy VII Reunion launches
Oh,
on
okay.
Nintendo
I was
Switch
like, this has to be a
December 13th.
spin-off, right? Yeah, it is.
Classic arcade shoot 'em up
I was like, no, that's just the
Silvergun
Final
is
Fantasy
coming
VII
to
remake.
Nintendo Switch. Fire different types of weapons to take down waves of enemies. Defeat multiple enemies.
This
of
used to
the
be a
same
pretty big
color
genre,
for a
didn't
chain
it?
Bonus, or take down differently colored ones for a secret bonus. Rack up these bonuses for a
These
high
are like the
score.
games I grew up on. You know, before I had any console, I just had a bunch of plug-and-play
Radiant
games.
Silvergun
And
launches
obviously they
on
weren't,
Nintendo
or,
Switch
well, I shouldn't say
later
obviously,
today.
but they weren't this new, but it was, you know, the older shoot 'em ups.
Heroes and make
Back when
your
that was
way
like the
onto a
only
derelict
genre that
space
people
station
made
in this roguelike game set in the endless universe.
during the
But
arcade
it's
era.
not as easy as it sounds. You'll have to fend off continuous waves of monsters as you make your way through procedurally generated levels. Complete various quests to unlock new heroes, weapons, station areas, and more.
I will say this direct has spent a lot of time on a lot of different, you know, third-party games that maybe don't have the broadest appeal. So a good amount of this direct that's kind of just been like, for me, like there's been a lot of games that I'm just like, you know, I'm sure that's not a bad game, like, but it's like doesn't explicitly interest me, and you know, only so many games you can play.
To stop them, a person known as the Chosen One must ascend the Tower of Salvation.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry, this does not stand out to me.
Embarks on a journey with Colette. The current Chosen One.
I wonder if they're spending a little bit too much time on certain games like this, or if they maybe include a little too many in this direct. Maybe I'm just being silly. I guess it's like, I feel like they've spent not that much time. It's been almost 40 minutes, right? And I feel like they have not spent that much time on Nintendo stuff specifically. Not that we, like, we've already had like some announcements, for sure. I'm more just talking about, I guess, the pacing of the direct. What is this? This is that Disney game? What is it? Oh, it's the montage. I gotta catch up on Life is Strange, man. Life is Strange, the first one, is one of my favorite games. And I played Before the Storm. That was pretty good, too. And I started, too, when the first episode came out. And then I just forgot about it when the other episodes came back out and haven't gone back in. But those games are really fun. Really good games. Disney Speedstorm. I wonder whose job it is to choose the music for the montage. Like, what a job. Just being the guy putting together these directs. What do we got here? Is this Return to Dreamland? Oh, cool. Cool. I kind of hope there's not new content, so I don't feel like I'm missing out, because I already have played this game and own it.
To help Magolor return to his home planet,
but at the same time, you know,
set off on an adventure.
Obviously, it's not hurting anybody if there's new content, and there probably will be. I mean, it's called Deluxe.
The new mecha copy ability makes its
mecha copy ability.
Blast foes from a distance or punch them up close.
Yeah, I mean, Return to Dreamland's not a bad game. It's just like, it's a pretty typical Kirby game. It's, you know.
Plus, everyone can play as Kirby while using their favorite copy abilities.
There's a couple Kirby games I love. Really, like Superstar Ultra, I love. But Kirby also, especially some of the modern games that I played, a lot of it feels kind of samey to other games.
All sub-games can be played with up to 4 players.
Like Return to Dreamland, I had so much fun with, but then, you know, I played Triple Deluxe, Star Allies, and it's like, I don't know, they don't feel that different from each other. Then when I replayed Return to Dreamland when I was older, I didn't enjoy it as much. I think for me, Kirby just doesn't change enough game to game. Talking about the 2D games, obviously, you know, the whatever it's called, Forgotten Lands just came out. I played a little bit more than a World of Forgotten Land. I don't know, it was a little too simple for my taste so far. I don't know if I'll play any more of it at some point. Is that it? No, that's not it. What we got? What we got? Last announcement. Is it gonna be Zelda? It's probably gonna be a Zelda trailer, right? Okay, cool. I would have been super hyped for a brand new announcement, maybe like Odyssey 2 or something would have been awesome, but definitely want to see Zelda footage. But, you know, I think we all expected to see this coming in, so I guess them closing on it is a little disappointing. But let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. These hieroglyphs look cool. I really don't know what to expect from Breath of the Wild 2, man. I don't know. Am I supposed to be inferring what these mean or something? Okay, here we go. What we got? What we got, Link? Is this like the Shrine of Resurrection, like the new one, basically? We're up in the sky. Wow. Skyward Sword, baby. What is this? What is it? So yeah, obviously we saw before how there's some stuff in the sky, but I think we're clearly. Whoa. I think just that showed a little bit more how much the sky's gonna be involved in the gameplay. Title? Tears of the Kingdom. That is a title. Is that all we got? Are you for real? Is that the whole trailer? Okay. I'll take that date. I will take that date for sure. I thought that was going to be holiday 2023, especially after that trailer, which showed nothing. What was that? That was not a good way to end the. That was a bad trailer. Wow, I gotta say that trailer left a sour note on the direct for me because, everything they showed was like cool, but like we already have had, what, 2 trailers now before this for Breath of the Wild 2, both of them very far apart. It's been a while since that game has been announced now, and it's been a while since we last saw it, and now we finally see it again, and we get this tiny trailer that half of it is just showing hieroglyphs that mean, I don't know, maybe someone's going to analyze it and show that it means something, but it really didn't seem like anything significant. And then we just see Link like jump around in the world for like 10 seconds, and then he is holding onto this rock that's getting raised, and then title. Like that was, I don't know, that was not very good in my opinion. But I'm the best part of that was the release date. May. That's amazing. When this game got pushed to 2023, I was like, okay, this is going to be the same story as Breath of the Wild 1. Like, when it's delayed, it's delayed. Like, we're not getting this till holiday. So May is awesome. I'm really happy about that. But the trailer just showed so little. Tears of the Kingdom, I think, is a really cool name. I knew it was going to be like, not I knew, obviously, but I suspected, I think most people did when they were guessing names, that it would be something of the something to try to stay connected to Breath of the Wild and make it obvious that it's a sequel to Breath of the Wild and is more connected to that game than other Zelda games. And of course, I'm very excited for that game still, but I think the trailer was a little weak. But yeah, that's definitely the thing I'm looking forward to most from this direct. Pikmin 4, obviously, that's great that we finally have some confirmation that it exists, even if it's just a couple, brief clips that weren't really gameplay. It was just some environments and a year, 2023. Who knows? Like, that could always get delayed 2024. It could totally be a while out still. But, like, no more doubt, it exists. And hopefully it is coming. It's not... In lieu of any cancellation, Pikmin 4 is finally coming. That's great news, especially for Pikmin fans. New Fire Emblem game is pretty cool, too. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. It's possible I'll do a deeper dive video on something else, but I'm in the process of moving right now. So the videos, I made one about a month ago, so I'm not completely dormant, but I wouldn't expect so much I wouldn't expect a lot of regular uploading that soon. But stick around anyway. Hit that bell. That's what they're saying now. All the cool YouTubers are saying to hit that bell. So maybe do that. Let me know what you guys are most excited for and what you thought about that direct. I guess overall thoughts of the direct, like for a 40-minute September direct. Yeah, let me get my overall thoughts before we end. We haven't had a direct in a long time. When they announced we're having a 40-minute direct and it's September, that's when they often have big directs. I expected a lot. I do think I was underwhelmed. I am usually on the optimistic side. Usually, like, when people talk about directs, on average, people are like, oh, it's okay. Like, if on average people say that a direct is average, I usually think that a direct is good on average, is better than I think what a lot of people think. I usually am more optimistic because I think there's usually a lot of the games in the middle that interest me as well as the big hitters. But this time, a lot of it kind of fell flat or didn't really stand out to me. Story of Seasons looked cool for sure. Oh, and the Danganronpa game. That looks awesome. I don't follow the developer so much, so I don't know if that game has already been announced or what. I know they announced some other game a while ago. Maybe that was it, or maybe that's another game that's in development. I'm honestly not sure. I gotta look into that more. But with how long that direct was, I think there wasn't. I don't know. It definitely was not quite as much as I expected, or at least, and yeah, like I said before, the pacing. It felt kind of slow. It felt like I spent a lot of time on games that, not maybe only a select few people would be particularly interested in. But we did get a new Fire Emblem game announcement, Pikmin 4 sort of announcement. I mean, obviously it sort of was already announced. And we got some other cool stuff. So we didn't, not a bad direct. Could have been better in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys next time.